Hello, is that EJ?
I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
I can see you and hear you.
So we're just waiting on a couple more people.
Is anybody else from EJ Cooks
Hello?
joining today, or is it just you today? I
Oh,
think
sorry.
there's a
Hello?
third. Oh, there's Zach.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yeah,
Do we
he's
have
here.
John Hunt on the call?
Oh, this is
announced.
John Hunt. Hello, can you hear me?
John, what's going on? Frankie over from BoxMac. How are you
Oh,
today?
hey, Frankie. It's good to see you again.
There's a lot going on with this apocalyptic pandemic. If it's okay, I think we're going to get started. I'm really excited that you've given up some of your time today to talk about the future of BagTrash. So I know we all know each other incredibly well because we've known each other for like decades, but I think it would help everybody. It would go a really long way to still go around the room and introduce one another. So again, I'm Frankie, BoxMac and BagTrash.
John Hunt or Junt, BagTrash and BoxMac.
Yeah, I'm EJ Massa. EJ Cooks, EJ Reviews. I film Fox Mac and wear many hats.
So you're wearing a lot of hats. EJ, thanks for all of that.
I'm Zach Carlisle, BagTrash, BoxMac, sound guy.
Zach, thanks so much for speaking. So I've brought John. He's the smart one. I'm not the smart one. I'm incompetent. I'm on a performance improvement plan. I'm not the kind of guy that's here to bore us with slides. But John is going to give a long PowerPoint presentation.
Yes, I am.
John, can you share your screen?
Let me see if I can share here. Let me share. Okay, can you see my screen?
We see a giant calculator.
Yes.
Can you see the presentation?
We still
I'm seeing 0 right now.
we still just see a giant calculator. Okay.
Okay.
No, John, we're not seeing. I don't know if it's your intention to show us.
No, it's supposed to be the screen. Let me try again. Okay, let me.
I don't know that I've ever seen a full screen calculator in my life.
Let me give it one more. Let me give it one more try.
Okay, we are seeing a slide deck. Now, did
Okay.
you want to put that in full screen, or are we gonna?
I think that this is the best way to view it.
Even if there's confidential notes at the bottom, we should still see all of those.
I don't think there's anything too important there. Those are just really for me. Let me just adjust the zoom.
All your faces are blocking most of the.
Can we send a little IT servant over to EJ's house to solve that for him? A little IT
No,
servant?
we can't. We cannot. We're not allowed to be near each other right now, so we can't send anyone anywhere.
Oh, the graph on this over here does not reflect the viewership of BagTrash or any Red Cow show. I just want to make that clear.
John, I think this would be a great place to pause.
Sure.
And just, does anyone have any questions? Zach?
Yeah.
Not at this time, no.
Frankie, do you have any questions?
Well, right now I'm wondering if that graph that you're clearly showing us actually measures anything, if it's going to be revealed later.
It's just an illustrative graph, kind of conceptual.
There seems to be there's an upward trend, though.
Yeah. I wouldn't take that to mean anything at this juncture. Really focus on the words BagTrash roadmap, and then John Hunt, Junt, and then Red Cow, and then you can skip that next line. That shouldn't be there. And then April 2020. Okay.
I'll zip it.
So I wanted to start off our presentation today with a quote. I'm going to go with the ForceFlex because honestly, I'm not really going to put many cinder blocks in my trash bags. And it was me who said that in BagTrash number 30. Any questions about the quote?
Yeah, trash bags.
Yeah.
One word or two?
I think we'll just say that it's one word, and I'm going to fix it right now. And we can edit text in the meeting.
Yeah, I think it's better to just say trash ags.
Now I almost feel like it should be hyphenated without
trash ags. Okay. Yeah, trash ags. Okay.
I'm glad that automatically saved.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna zip it.
All right, let's move on to the next slide. All right, so I want to talk about some of the challenges. Declining viewership due to increased recycling. More people are recycling, throwing away less trash, not as interested in trash bags. Some people going zero trash, and trash bags themselves are considered trash and are not recyclable. It's a difficult time for trash bags. Ever increasing production budget. I mean, there's a real. I don't want to single anyone out, but Zach, you've been spending a lot on disposable boom mics.
Well, one thing I'd like to state is that it should be TOO instead of TO.
Oh, okay. One second. I will fix that. Yeah. Okay.
This setup here was only $1,000, and I think that's quite reasonable in this day and age.
Yeah, but
guys, this might be. This is Frankie speaking again.
Yeah.
BoxMac BagTrash.
Sure. Yeah.
This might be a better conversation for a different meeting. That's something I could set up if that would help.
Yeah, that's definitely something we should set up.
Maybe we could do it Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. My calendar's up to date.
We're gonna have to come around to this again, even though I know you say you want.
Well, I'm having a very difficult time paying attention to any of it.
Yeah,
it's hard, because I just think about other shit.
A big concern is that every trash bag ever we have already reviewed. There are no more trash bags to review after 337 or so episodes. Or maybe it's 1,000. I don't know. I don't have that data in front of me. So the big problem is hate mail's increasing. We got 4 trash bombs that made quite a mess in the studio, and we lost the Ruffies sponsorship. We've discussed that to death. I'm not gonna relitigate that here. And people doubt the people doubt that. They can't relate to that. Yes, Frankie. What's your question?
Hate mail, one word or two?
Here, I looked this up earlier and I just forgot to change it in the presentation. I think that's right. Yeah. So this is a really important chart, and I really want to have us focus on it and really dive deep into the metrics here, because it's really kind of telling us a story about how BagTrash is on the decline. Oh, sorry. It starts right here.
Jesus Christ.
Can't get it to go. You can see the lines.
I see what I believe says Scavenger Trash in the bottom right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's a very interesting spelling of the word scavenger. Is that Swedish?
It's German, actually.
Scavenger.
John, I just want to stop and say it's so valuable what you're doing for this team. I wanted you to know that so that you keep your morale up.
Oh, my morale is just dandy.
I'd like to second that. I really do appreciate John. We have no intention of paying him anymore anytime, ever. And so little thank yous like that are going to be really helpful.
Yeah, I got your memo. That's why I did that.
Do we need to take... there's EJ. I thought I saw him. All right. Hold on.
My dog was barking, and I just had to...
it's okay.
Shut him up a little. Yeah.
It's okay. Real life happens.
Guys, I want to remind us that and it's a general note, it's not about EJ's dog.
Sure.
But if EJ's dog barks, can we just mute our mics? That would be great.
I don't know how to mute my mic.
Okay.
Can we send a little IT man over there?
We had this question earlier, and the answer is still no.
I want to have another meeting about to see whether or not we could have sort of little 3-foot IT guys more available for this sort of situation.
3 feet?
I found the mute button. I found the mute button, guys.
So maybe we don't need to address that issue right now.
I think that's rational. But the next time it gets brought up, I'm going to obsess over it again.
That's fine. I think you should be, because it's your baby.
But really only when it's right in my face.
Yeah. And then it just falls out of your head completely. I understand. Yeah. We got a duck here. This duck.
Excellent.
It's good.
Adding the duck, it actually is aligned with one of our 5 pillared values.
Yeah. Well, could you review at least 2 of those for me right now?
Yeah, fun, innovation.
Yeah.
Ducks.
Well, that's at least 2, so that's all I wanted. Excuse me, I gotta.
Oh Jesus!
Are you okay there, John?
I
Oh, he dropped off entirely.
Should we all leave the meeting and come back?
I think we should give him 35 minutes. EJ, how are you doing today?
I'm good. The weather's been crazy.
Guys, can you hear me? Can you
yes,
hear me
we can now?
Oh, okay, all right.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Technology, it's just really hard to deal with. Each episode we spend about $15 on trash bags. So far, that's cost us $5,500. Whose fault is it? Not that I want to assign blame, but it's mine. Do we need it for the show to succeed? Yes. Does anyone not think we need trash bags for BagTrash?
Well, I mean, if we've already reviewed all of them, we might be able to get by without actually having any trash bags.
I've tried to make it blameless here. If I failed to do that, I'm very sorry, and we should discuss it offline.
I think you did fail to do that because there's a column called "Whose Fault."
Yeah, let me just fix that.
I really don't know how you could be more explicit about assigning blame. Do we want to go through this 5-row chart exhaustively line by line?
I was prepared to.
Is that something, John, that you could sort of dump into a Google sheet and we could all kind of spend a lot of time after the meeting going through it, providing feedback? We could have a quick follow-up Zoom.
I know that no one will actually follow up and no one will look at the chart in the interim, but I still think we should do that and have that follow-up meeting.
My calendar is very up to date. I just want to let you know. If
yeah,
you want a follow-up.
Mine's a little out of date, so if you could just call me or fax me first to check my availability, that would be really good.
The one calendar that I tried using ended in 2012.
Would you say that 2012 calendar is up to date?
It was up to date.
In 2012?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is about improving BagTrash. Multiple people have kind of coalesced around this idea, which is double the Nina, half the Frankie.
No one told me that this presentation would be about laying me half off.
We want to double your work with no pay increase by doing 4 extra shows. We think you're great. We love you. We just want to half you.
I can't help but notice that Nina has been brought up several times, and I'm wondering if she should have been on the invite to this meeting.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's gonna make this into a gender thing.
I'm sorry I even brought it up.
EJ. I don't want you to be sorry about bringing that up. EJ, we have to hold one another to account.
It's just she's come up a couple times.
I'm married to her, and I forgot all about her.
Let me move on to my second suggestion. We could cancel BagTrash and get some better shows. And I have some great suggestions for better shows here. Coffee Talk. I've been trying to get Coffee Talk off the ground for a while.
You don't really drink coffee, do you?
No. Maybe it should be
Coffee with Nina.
We'll get me out of it. We'll just do just Nina. Just
Nina. You know what? I like it.
Microwave cookery with I think it would just be better with Nina. Yeah.
What if that one was just Nina?
All right. You've convinced me.
What if House Junters was House Nina's? House Niners?
Yes.
Talk to us about this last one, this D.
So D. Reuse microphones to reduce cost. Is that the D?
No. Under House Nina.
Oh, I'm sorry. The first D, the upper D.
I was hoping you could address item D.
Oh, the microphones?
No. No, BD.
Sure. This one is me in a room fixing old computers. I don't even talk in the show. It's just a camera pointed at me as I fix things.
So we actually don't need Zach for that show. There's no audio whatsoever.
I can explain to you how to set up a stationary boom.
I want you to consider the eerily silent path for that show.
Okay.
Guys, can we put a pin in it? Can we put a pin in it?
Wait.
Put a pin in
really
it.
Good point.
Can we put a pin in it?
There's one more thing I want to cover. This cow over here, it would really love to see some coffee.
I would like to address firing my assistants, though.
I wouldn't. Zach, what if I didn't want to say anything one way or another in a really sleazy kind of way?
All right.
Is that good?
We'll have to address it at some point.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Is everybody still on the call? Now, what's going on here? This looks very familiar.
So this is a list of things we can do to improve BagTrash. It's a little different than the last. Oh, wait a minute. Is it?
It's exactly the same.
The icon's upside down.
I don't know that I'm supposed to mention this, but I see a note that to yourself to say I should really delete this before the presentation. Do you remember writing that and thinking it?
I'm thinking it now. So to introduce the question side, I have a cute quote getting us in the questions mood. A heifer that produces good milk should be paid in Mooney.
All right, I have a question.
Yes.
Who thought that was a funny joke?
This is the last slide. These are just extra slides. They're not even really meant to be seen. They're from another presentation.
It's the symbol of our excellence.
Oh,
John, did you read this when you typed it?
This slide was not been through the proofreading process. I didn't want to bring it up. You just seemed really interested in it.
Nina's going to be doing most of the work. Can we make sure we forward the meeting notes to her?
Who's been taking notes? We didn't talk about notes, did we? Yeah, the slide deck will be coming out.
Make sure to just not put anything in the body of the email.
Forward a kind of weirdly named attachment.
Yeah, I'm going to name it A67437.pptx, and then I'll send it with no subject. I got one more slide, and I wasn't even going to show this slide. I was starting to work on this idea of BagTrash versus BoxMac. I was trying to demonstrate that BoxMac is a show that's like BagTrash, but it has more cheese, and so it's tastier.
Right, that there's less appeal, is it fair to say, in trash bags.
I don't know if I want to go that far.
John, are you going to send these slides at the end of the presentation?
Yes. I don't feel like we really coalesced around a strategy, though.
You don't feel as though there's a clear set of after actions?
I don't know what the takeaway is.
Yeah, it's weird. We've been speaking for 40 minutes, and I have no memory of any of it. John, send these slides to all of us.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking about that, and I think that's a really good idea. And I think, Frankie, we should have a follow-up.
My calendar's still open. I totally updated it.
We can address the mics when we get to that one, too.
Yeah, we could talk. Maybe
a little more in depth.
Maybe we can get Nina in that presentation.
So essentially, we'll have this very meeting again. We'll add one more attendee.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should all sit through this again.
Yeah, well, I want to make sure her feedback is
I'm going to go take an
I'm not really doing anything else, so...
Guys, I want to thank you for your valuable time. John will follow up. You're going to get an email later this afternoon saying thanks, and then you're going to send the slides.
Yeah, I'm going to send them to Zach and Frankie, right?
And Nina.
Yeah, does EJ need it?
I'm going to lunch. Extra long lunch.
Yeah, okay.
That's the second time he's left.
I'll schedule a meeting to talk to EJ to see if he wants the slide deck, okay?
Guys, thanks for all of your time today.
Yeah.
John, really do appreciate it. We'll have this meeting again soon, okay?
Okay, all right.
Sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, I'm going to drop off.
Okay, all right. See ya. Yeah.